everyone, this is Mindy, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the cards that I created using the Spellbinders April 2025 club kits. You are able to sign up for any of these clubs from now until April 27th of 2025. I normally try to have a recap video of the cards that I created. I missed last month, so I'm sorry about that for those that look for that video, but I'm trying to get back on track starting again with April 2025. And I normally have more cards than this, but I just kind of had hit a rough patch last month, so I don't have as many cards, but they are still adorable. And I really, really loved this month's kits. And quickly before I jump into that, I do want to let you know that Spellbinders is having a spring cleaning warehouse sale. There are so many amazing deals happening on the website. So I'm going to provide links down below to the sale and also to the clubs if you are looking to sign up for any of those. The first club that I want to share with you is the large and the small die of the month. The large die of the month creates like this mailbox. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yana did a beautiful job with it. I do take some elements out of it to use in my card projects, but I didn't actually create with the mailbox. And then the small die of the month does have some additional flowers and envelopes and that really sweet snail that you're going to see on one of my card projects. Then we have the stencil of the month, which is usually one of my favorites. This one, I believe, is like a 5 or 6 piece layering stencil. So we have a stencil that creates an entire background of envelopes. Really, really cute. And then some of the additional pieces there are to create those like postage edges to it, the stripes, which I really love that look. So here is my card example. Now, when I did the edges, I masked it off because I just wanted the stripes. For the envelope seals, which is actually on one of those edges dies for the stripes, I used, I think it was a Simon Hurley paste just to add some shine on there. And I simply just added that sweet envelope and I think it's a glimmer sentiment is what I used. Then we have the Glimmer of the month. This one is a full plate for a glimmer plate, and it creates all of these envelopes. This actually comes in handy for the bonus item, which I'm going to talk about in just a moment. So it's just a beautiful design. You can ink blend over the top. You can just foil it for a subtle background. It does have a couple sentiments in there and a banner to die cut both of them out at once, which is super handy. The card that I created for it is actually also featuring the wax seal, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. But I just simply foiled that in a gold foil onto the blue cardstock. I think this is Breeze cardstock from Spellbinders. They have just an amazing collection of cardstock. I am really, really loving their colors right now. So the wax seal is going to be this little like postage type of seal with these flowers on there. Just a really beautiful design that you can add to even just a plain white card front. And then here is another seal. I always do extras when I'm playing with my wax seals. So here's an extra one that I didn't attach to a card front just yet. Creating with wax seals is actually very relaxing for me. Next, we have the 3D embossing folder of the month. And I'm sorry, this is a little hard to see on my white mat. I'll show you the card in just a second. It is a beautiful, completely filled postage design. And of course, you can use either side to use for your card front. This one, again, I was playing with some brand new colors, but I do have another card that I found in my stack that I'm going to show a little later on in this video. And I'm using the postage dies from Spellbinders. I think they have a couple different collections. Any one of those would work with the card projects. Then we have the embossing folder of the month. And this one kind of creates like that textured edge you get when you rip your paper out of a notebook. It's just a really fun design. So that's in the background there in that blue cardstock. This one, I also kind of did a twofer. I paired it with a few other elements. I believe this one is going to be the stitching die of the month. That is that like sheet of paper that I have on the front of the card, and then embellish with that little hello tab, that sentiment, an envelope, and then the flowers. That little bouquet of flowers was so sweet. I could have used that on every card project because it was just the perfect size of a bouquet. And I apologize if I don't know exactly where everything came from at this time because I am doing this actually almost a month after I had created the cards, and I'm not very good at writing things down. Next, we have the clear stamp and die of the month. And this one has that image all of those envelopes and letters are on one stamp. And so it stamps that background for you. But what's really neat about this is that it has a coordinating die, if you get that particular club, that allows you to die cut out some of those images. This is just a few of them, but there are more dies for it. I totally am loving this kind of light blue and red theme. I use the stencil of the month to go around those edges. And then it's got some great sentiments on here. And like I said, I really loved this month's theme for the kids. And I'm so happy when Spellbinders does everything to kind of coordinate together. It just makes the cards so easy to create. Now, this is another card I found in my stash. I forgot I made it. This one features that 3D embossing folder in the background. We have that cute little snail. I think that was from the small die of the month. He was so cute. And then, of course, the bundle or the bouquet of flowers in the background behind him. Now, I want to show you a couple other clubs that I didn't get a chance to play with. I'm actually really kicking myself that I just did not have the time to do this, but this is the Better Press of the month. It has that beautiful script background, that postage look around the edges, and then some additional sentiments. I adore all things scripty like that. And so I'm really kind of bummed I didn't use it yet. But like I said, I just kind of ran out of time. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the deluxe caboodle. So, if you sign up for the deluxe caboodle, you are getting everything that I just showed, all of the kits, plus you get a bonus item. And actually, if you sign up now, you get two bonus items. One of the bonus items that I'm not showing on screen is the Color Wheel cardstock, and you're getting a full 48 strips of their new Color Wheel cardstock, which is gorgeous. The other thing you would get as a bonus item is this stencil that coordinates with the Glimmer of the Month. So, the Glimmer of the Month was that full plate of envelopes, and you can take the stencil and you can color in your envelopes to just be different colors across your background. And like I said, I love my stencils. Now, again, you have until April 27th if you want to sign up for any of these clubs to get these particular clubs. Here is another full look at all of the card projects that I created. And I am going to have links down in the video description, and I will have pictures of all of these over on my blog. If you want to go over there, you can save those for any time. Hopefully, now I'll be back on track to be able to share these walkthrough videos with you. I hope you enjoy them and the inspiration that I share. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I will see you again soon.